You have things in your home that are quietly interfering with your hormones. And like most people, you probably don't even realize it. They're everyday items many of us use every day, often without giving them a second thought. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the top 6 things commonly found in your homes that can quietly interfere with hormonal balance. And for each one, I'll also share practical ways to reduce, if not eliminate, exposure. If you're new here, I'm Myriam, a scientist and a nurse, and my goal is to help you understand your body better so you can make informed, realistic choices that support your health as a woman. Before we get into specific items, let's clarify what we actually mean by hormone disruptor. A hormone disruptor, also known as an endocrine disrupting chemical, is a substance that interferes with how your hormone communicates in your body. These chemicals can mimic natural hormone like estrogen. They can block hormone receptor, or they can change how hormones are broken down and cleared in the body. Because hormone works at extremely low concentration, even small repeated exposure can matter. So this isn't about one single exposure. It's about daily low-level exposure that adds up over years. And much of that exposure comes from inside your home and the items you use on a daily basis. Before we move on, if you would do me a huge favor and click the subscribe button below, it only takes 2 seconds and it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Number 1, fragrances. The first hormone disruptor is scented personal care product and fragrances. This includes things like perfume, body lotion, shampoo, conditioner, deodorants, candles, air freshener, you name it. Many of these products contain chemicals called phthalates. Phthalates are often used to help fragrances last longer, but they are also known to interfere with hormone signaling, especially estrogen-related pathway. These chemicals don't just sit on the skin. They can be absorbed through your skin and inhaled, which means repeated daily exposure adds up over time. A lot of you will now tell me, but they smell so good. And yes, they do. And this doesn't mean you need to eliminate fragrances entirely. One option, for instance, is to choose fragrance-free products, especially for items you use every day that are closest to the body. Another option is to use naturally derived fragrances, such as products scented with essential oils or botanical extract rather than synthetic fragrance blends. And when you're looking at labels, terms like phthalate-free or naturally scented can be helpful starting points, especially when combined with a short ingredient list. And as a general rule, it's best to focus first on leave-on products like lotion, deodorant, and perfumes, since those tend to contribute the most to ongoing exposure. The second one is plastic. Plastic containers and food packaging. This includes food storage container, plastic water bottles, cups, takeouts containers, straws, and even the lining of canned food. Many plastic contains chemical called BPA, but also BPA substitute like BPS and BPF. These chemicals can mimic estrogen in the body and interfere with normal hormone signaling. One important thing to understand here is that heat increases chemical leaching. So when plastic is heated in the microwave, the dishwasher, or when hot food is added to the container, more of these chemicals can migrate into the food and drinks and then go into your body. This is actually something that my husband and I became very intentional about in our home. We switched out plastic food containers, cooking tools, cups, bowls, plates, and utensils for glass, stainless steel, and wood alternatives. A simple first step to reduce plastic harming in your life is to avoid heating food in plastic and choosing glass or stainless steel for hot food and leftovers. And while BPA labels like BPA-free can sound reassuring, some BPA substitute can still affect hormones, so focusing on how plastic is used is often more impactful than focusing on labels alone. So once you are done with eliminating plastic in your home and from your life, both your body and the planet will thank you for it. Number 3, cosmetic and skincare. So it includes makeup, moisturizer, body lotion, sunscreen, and other products that stay on the skin for hours at a time. Many of these products contains preservatives called parabens. Parabens help prevent bacterial growth, but they also have estrogen-like activity in the body. So these chemicals can be absorbed through the skin, which means repeated daily use contribute to ongoing exposure. I want to share how I personally approach this because it's something I've been working on intentionally for the past couple of years. I've been gradually switching to cleaner brands by being more conscious about what I repurchase. Instead of throwing everything out at once, I focus on choosing better options when I need refills. So far, I've updated my makeup, skincare, creams and serums, shampoo and conditioner, and deodorant. And I'll be honest, it can be really challenging to decipher what's actually a good product and what's just a good marketing. Personally, I like using apps that rate products before I buy them rather than relying on only the front label claims. These tools break down ingredient and composition for me, and then when something is poorly rated, they often suggest alternatives to consider. It's almost impossible to find products that are perfectly clean, but getting closer, reducing unnecessary exposure when you can is a meaningful step. And the encouraging part is that as awareness grows in women, more brands are investing in developing products that better support our bodies over time. Number 4, nonstick cookware and stain-resistant material. This includes nonstick pans, baking sheets, and even some stain or water-resistant fabric used in clothing, furniture, and carpets. Many of these products are made using chemical known as PFAS, sometimes referred to as forever chemicals. They're called that because they break down very slowly and can remain in the body for a long period of times. PFAS have been linked to disruptions in thyroid function and reproductive hormone signaling, which is why they're important to consider when we talk about hormone. When nonstick cookware is overheated or scratched, the potential for chemical release increases dramatically. So this is actually an area where my husband and I decided to make a full switch. We chose to get rid of nonstick cookware altogether and move towards safer options. We now use glass baking dishes, cast iron, and stainless steel cookware. When I'm cooking dinner for my family, it feels good knowing I've done what I reasonably can to reduce unnecessary exposure and keep them safe. And honestly, the food just tastes better, and that's really the heart of this conversation, right? Number 5, pesticides. This exposure obviously starts outside the home, but it shows up directly on our plates. As you all know, many conventional grown foods are treated with pesticide designed to kill insects and weeds. Over time, repeated low-level exposure can contribute to hormonal disruption, even when levels fall within what's considered acceptable. Because of that, my personal approach is to prioritize food that is grown as it should be in nature. That means choosing organic produce, grass-fed meats, and animal products raised without synthetic chemicals. I know a lot of people will say, but organic food is expensive, and yes, it can be. But buying in bulk, shopping at wholesale stores, and choosing seasonal organic produce can make a big difference in cost. Organic options will almost always cost more than pesticide-grown food because it's more challenging to control production and yields. But at the end of the day, it's a personal decision. Investing in your health now or potentially paying for it later through health and medical expenses. You'll also see many claims online about ways to wash produce to remove all pesticide residues and kind of chemicals. Personally, I don't fully trust that. Even when residues fall below the limit of detection for testing, that doesn't mean they're completely harmless. Over time, small amounts that go undetected can still contribute to hormonal disruption. No one can honestly say that any exposure level is 100% safe. So for me, reducing exposure at the source has been the most meaningful approach so far. Number 6, alcoholic beverages. And before anyone clicks away, yes, this includes your evening glass of wine. Alcohol doesn't just affect the liver. It directly interferes with hormone regulation throughout the body. It can increase circulating estrogen and testosterone by promoting conversion of androgen into estrogen and slowing the liver's ability to clear estrogen. Over time, this can contribute to estrogen imbalance. Alcohol also disrupts communication between the brain and the ovaries, interfering with the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis, which plays a key role in ovulation and cycle regulation. So it affects your fertility. On top of that, alcohol activates the body's stress response, raising cortisol and placing additional strains on hormonal balance through this pathway that we discussed in previous video. It can also increase prolactin levels, which may contribute to irregular or missed period. It basically affects the body and hormonal balance in multiple interconnected ways, far beyond what most people realize, and current research is still ongoing on this topic. If this is a topic you'd like me to dive deeper into, I can make an entire video breaking it down in more details. Just comment drink in the comment below and let me know. What I hope you take away from this video is that hormone health isn't just about what you eat or how you exercise. It's also about the environment your body is constantly responding to. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share the video if you think it would be helpful to somebody, and don't forget to leave a comment and let me know which change you are going to start working on this week.